Haribo, I'm Anutama. What do you do if you get sick? If you have a headache, do you go and take like a little pill? Or if you have a rash, do you use a cream that you get at the drugstore? Or if you have a cold, do you use some medicine for the cold, again, that you get at the drugstore? Well, if you're like most people, that's probably exactly what you do. And I've been discovering that there's another drugstore, a secret, private drugstore that's available right outside your door. I live in an area where there's a lot of houses, but there's also some places where nature tries to still coexist with people. And on my daily japa walk, this is a place that I go to. This is my trusty friend Sniff. So when we go on our walk, I regularly see one of the most amazing plants that can actually cure a lot of different conditions that we tend to go either to see a doctor or we get some drugs for. This is a plant called Usnea. It's a lichen and it grows commonly on tree trunks, or sometimes you'll see it on branches. This is one of my reference books, Edible and Medicinal Plants of the West by Gregory Tilford. And it talks about the Usnea lichen. This book claims that the Usnea lichen has been scientifically proven to have antibiotic and anti-fungal properties, and additionally will stimulate your immune system. So it can be a really valuable thing to know about this herb in case there is an opportunity, or in case there's a situation in which regular pharmacies aren't available. So I'm not exactly sure of how to use this lichen, but I'm usually pretty healthy. I recently had a bout of shingles, and since this stimulates the immune system, I have actually been taking it. What I've been doing is just simply chewing some of it. It doesn't taste too bad, and I make sure that I get rid of the, sometimes there's some little cobwebs and things in there. Now the book explains the way to distinguish this lichen from other lichens is if you see I'm pulling it apart there a little bit. Oh, there's Sniff helping me. If you pull it, I'm doing this with one hand while I hold the camera with the other. If you pull it apart, you can see it has little white threads in there. I don't know if the camera will pick them up, but you can actually see that it has some little white threads on the inside of the lichen fibers. So I've checked this over and made sure that there's not very many spiders in it. And this is the way that I figured out, since none of the books really say how to get the extract or whether to make tea or what to do with it. What I've been doing is just simply eating it. Now, of course, since I'm making a video and in this day of lawsuits and liability, I have to say this is for entertainment purposes only. And definitely don't try this at home, folks. But this is what I do. And that's today's episode of Nature's Pharmacy.